I'm Jeremy Raju, and I graduated with a master's in practical theology from TKU. So I was in a class called Preaching That Connects with Dr. Call. His preaching class changed my life. I did not think I could speak in front of a group of people. I was terrified. I remember the first sermon that I had to preach. I wrote it all down via paper. I was so nervous that my hands were just violently shaking. My voice was just so rattly. My hands were so sweaty that I had soaked all the papers that I had written on. And at the end of the sermon, I was like, that was probably the most disgusting thing I've ever been a part of. But I remember Dr. Call just encouraging me like over and over and over again. And by the fifth sermon, I felt super confident. At the last sermon, I ended it and same thing, but this time he wasn't really giving any feedback. He was really thinking, and I'm like, like he might have something bad to say. I'm a little nervous. And he waits a couple more minutes, and then finally he's like, hey, did you notice something like out of all your 5 sermons like that you tied it all back to the love of God? Do you think that there's something bigger to that? And I got very emotional because like most of my life I've just been trying to figure out like what is the love of God? I have like this deep longing to like study and know the love of God. And so Dr. Call just like pulled it out of me in that moment. And in this class, I've used different sermons from different areas of scripture to articulate the love of God, and I didn't even notice it. But it was this beautiful process of me figuring out the love of God in my own way via the entire scripture. I can tell you that the love of God is protective and it's secure, even through the midst of all that I'm going through. I can surely say, like, I know God and He knows me, and it's a beautiful thing.